gente? Marcucci here in the video, and today we're going to be talking about the Meme Act. And I did not expect to be making a video like this when I started the channel about a year ago. A law or a bill that was recently introduced to kind of stop the president from making meme coins. I did not expect this whatsoever, but we're going to be talking about it today and kind of its implications, all the details, like some controversy, and why this bill came to be. Anyways, it's called Understanding the Modern Emoluments and Malfeasance Enforcement Act. Oops, sorry. Sorry if I said that wrong. Anyways, this is the bill. It's like 11 pages, so it's not going to be a long video. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what we're going to be going over. So it was introduced by Senator Chris Murphy, a Democrat from Connecticut, and Representative Sam Liccardo, a Democrat from California, District number 16. It was recently, like from my understanding and when I first saw the bill, it was done by Sam Liccardo, but I guess Chris Murphy and Sam Liccardo can like team up to like introduce a new bill. So the purpose is to prevent federal officials from profiting off digital assets, example meme coins, through issuance, sponsorships, or promotions. So prohibits prohibited financial transactions by covered individuals, impose civil and criminal penalties for violations. And Chris Murphy kind of gives like a little background on his Twitter, on his X account. If you guys want to go read that or watch it, I'll leave it in the description down below. So this all started because of the Trump meme coin controversy. I've already made a video of this, so please go make sure and watch it. But anyways, for those who not want to watch the video and want to watch this one, so on January 17th, 2025, President Trump launched Trump meme coin just before his inauguration. There was like a little like gala or party. Snoop Dogg was there. Rick Ross was there. A lot of people were there. So yeah, it was like a little gala, and they had this like meme coin. So the coin's value soared, temporarily boosting Trump's net worth to $15 billion. I cannot corroborate this. This is kind of like a press release that Chris Murphy sent. So this is what he says. And Trump and his family earn over $100 million in trading revenue. That number from Chainalysis right now is $324 million in trading fees. Again, I cannot corroborate this. These are wallets that are linked or believed to be either from Trump's team, family, whatsoever. But like I said, this is what Chris Murphy is kind of saying. So his corruption concerns come from the top 220 coin holders invited to a White House dinner. Top 25 get a VIP tour. Coin's value jumped 50% after the announcement, netting Trump's $90K in revenue in 2 days. No transparency on buyers, potential for foreign influencers like Russian oligarchs, Saudi prince, yada, yada, yada. I do not want to give my personal... Well, let me first show you the chart if we haven't seen it recently. It's still up 790% all time. And from its all-time high, you know, it started at, it looks like at $1.21. I don't really know what it was, but it's down 85% all time. This is the thing with meme coins. Meme coins go up and down 80, 90% all the time. My thing is, if everything goes right this administration and we don't get a recession, inflation comes down, yada, 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 all the companies that are overseas, like come build here or wherever they may end up, this is gonna go up. And if we take a look, fully diluted valuation is 10 billion. There's still a lot of coins left out there in the market, right? Not yet that have hit the market, but 15 billion for this, I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of show the chart and see, yeah, there's been crashes, it's crashed back down, but this kind of something that's normal with memes. And in regards to the dinner, this is kind of the page. You can see here the gala whatsoever. We're gonna also be going over like a leaderboard. So how it works, you register your wallet, you hold Trump, and what's important is from April 23rd, which is when I think this was announced, to May 12th, hold as much Trump as you can. Your average holdings during this period will determine your ranking. So the ranking is based on like, it's adjusted per holding, right? So it's not like you could buy yourself. I mean, I'm assuming, if you buy like millions and millions and millions of dollars worth, then yeah, but it kind of incentivizes to hold. So the longer you hold, the higher your ranking will be. So top 220 holders get invited. You attend the gala, plus there's a bonus private VIP reception. So yeah, this is what it is. And then I'm going to show you the leaderboard. And if we look at here, the leaderboard, like, yeah, it's a lot of money for the first ones, like $1 million, right? Like $1 million in this one. But, if we keep scrolling down, to like what 220 was, right? 220. So 220 is the cutoff. So it's only $2,222, which, yeah, wow, like Saudi princes and Russian oligarchs are gonna go. I mean, I do see like where this is coming from, but I also, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Like, please let me know in the comment section. Like, I do see both sides of it, right? I see it as a tremendous like opportunity for people, obviously, that have the money. Not everyone has the money. Not gonna say that, but for people that do have the money, like, this is a great opportunity to go and even meet the president for not that much. Obviously, probably is gonna increase. So like the threshold of like the 2,000, it's probably gonna go up to like north of like 5K maybe, but I don't know. I just don't see it. Anyways, there's the terms of the act. So cover individuals. Who are they? So it's gonna be the president, vice president, members of Congress, senior public officials like senior executive services, and their spouses and dependent children. Adjacent individuals are senior executive branch officers, so SES positions, high rank military, other key officials, and their spouse dependent children. Covered assets include securities, commodities, digital assets like cryptocurrency, meme coins, NFTs, derivatives, etc., etc. So prohibited financial transactions, issuing, sponsoring, or promoting a covered asset for financial gain, and dependent child is defined as a typical child under 21 or financially dependent. So you could be financially dependent up until like I think 26 or 20 something. Who can and cannot engage with meme coins? So who's restricted? We already mentioned covered individuals, president, VP, members of Congress, etc., etc. So yeah, who can engage? Who can engage? Private citizens, state, local officials, and lower level federal employees not covered in adjacent roles. So my thing is like, I feel in a really true decentralized my whole thing about crypto is a decentralized ecosystem that anyone can create different economies, and I think this is kind of prohibiting that. I do see where they're coming from, but I don't know. Anyways, what's prohibited? So issuing, sponsoring, and promoting meme coins applies during their term, 180 days before starting and 100 days after leaving office. So like if there's a certain guideline, like I do like this, like as long as you like before and after that you can do whatever, before that you can do whatever, then yeah, I can get behind it. So let me know what you guys think. So the consequences of breaking the law. So this is big. Civil penalties, fines of up to $250,000, disgorgement of profits to the U.S. Treasury. So I think this is like willingly or voluntarily give your profits or assets to the U.S. Treasury. Criminal penalties if violation causes 1 million plus loss or financial gain, up to 5 years in prison if tied to bribery, fines up to 3x to financial gains, up to 15 years in prison, and disqualification for office if tied to insider trading, same as bribery penalties. So, I mean, we've seen there's been an action to kind of like stop members of Congress from doing insider trading or trading in general. I think it's kind of like just an extension to that bill. So, I mean, let's see. So preventing corruption stops officials from using their position for financial gains. I think that's positive. I think that's a plus, obviously. Yeah, protecting public trust, so ensures elected leaders serve the public, not personal profits. Obviously a plus. Addressing foreign influence, so close loophole for foreign entities to buy influence via digital assets. That I obviously positive. Setting a precedent could lead to broader regulations on digital assets in government. So overall, I do think the bill it's I don't know if it's needed per se. I think there's obviously bigger stuff going on in the world, but I do think like how the bill is structured, like you can make meme coins a little bit before and a little bit after. After that, you can do whatever, and it stops members of Congress from profiting, yada yada yada. So, I do think it's something worth to look at. Hopefully, I don't know when it's gonna be passed or introduced or how it may be. I am trying to interview both Chris Murphy and Sam Liccardo. So if you guys know anyone on the team, let me know. I would love to hear more thoughts and kind of like interview and get to know their thoughts. Anyways, what are your thoughts? Please let me know if you think this is positive, negative, neutral, doesn't really affect the market. I do think it is a positive, and I do think something like this should be made. But yeah, anyways, interested to your thoughts. Please let me know what you think about the video. And as always, see you on the next one. Bye bye.